Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on real quick and reintroduce myself. I see that I have a few more followers. I did study public relations at Florida Atlantic University, and that's when I first got into public relations down here. And I worked for a boutique PR agency that represented resorts in the Caribbean and Mexico. And that was how my passion for public relations was ignited, because I was lucky enough to do PR for Chris Blackwell's resorts, his Island Outpost resort. So there was a collection of 5 boutique resorts in Jamaica. One was Strawberry Hill, where Bob Marley actually recovered from being shot. And one was called The Caves, and that was in Negril. And I got to go there when I was 20 years ago, so in 2004. And when I went there, I went to a party and I got to meet Chris Blackwell, and he told me that you would be surprised what you could build from nothing. He was talking about me eventually starting my own agency. And I posted a lot when the Bob Marley One Love movie came out, and that was because Bob Marley said those exact words to Chris Blackwell, and the fact that he said those to me is like just amazing. So that just reminded me, it reignited, my passion, which was society and culture, and I would really love to get back to that. So, I saw public relations kind of dying because of the magazines folding, and this was happening, for really the past decade. I was really fighting to kind of still get free press, if you will. Like, a lot of the magazines really wanted my clients to pay advertising dollars, but the point of hiring a PR agency is so you don't have to advertise. So anyway, so I decided to take, in November, I decided to take a bit of the profit from the PR agency and invest in myself, and it's going well. My handle is up to 100,000 followers, which is really exciting. I wasn't sure if people were interested in hearing what I had to say, but I think because I just went through, a lot of personal tragedy with losing my husband to alcoholism 4 years ago. And then I stopped drinking in 2021. And then just last year, I also stopped, nicotine, caffeine. I also got off of Lexapro for anxiety, and I don't do anything except for medical marijuana. And I'm really into holistic health now and yoga. And also I want to share with women tips on how, especially women who are about middle age, and whether they're moms or not. I think we're all really stressed out right now. I think whether you're going through a divorce, or you have multiple children, or you have ailing parents, or you're a boss, at work, or, single mom, it's just, the list goes on. And this is not new to our generation. I mean, everywhere, we were always kind of diagnosed with nervous breakdowns, and they call it, midlife crises. I think Brene Brown calls it a midlife unraveling, and I like that a little bit better. For me, that's kind of what it has been, is just looking at my life and just deciding what I need to let go of. And what to move forward with. And I used to think that the first chapter was supposed to, be the best, and it was such a race to get everything and have it all. But I'm starting to think that the second part is actually going to be the best part, and I'm really excited for this. And also, I'm working with a new team now who's doing my social media. I'm working with them and guiding them and helping with the strategy as they take on. We start kind of a new agency together and take on new clients together, and I'll be, helping them with the strategy behind that, which is really exciting. And of course, my son, who's always my why, was really behind this, and we talked about it. And first of all, he didn't want me working too hard, because we watched Outer Banks, and he asked me if we were pogues or kooks. And the pogues are people who grew up came from nothing, and the kooks are the wealthy kids. And I told him, yes, we are pogues. I came from nothing. I started my agency with literally nothing but a vase of quarters that I would borrowed from my friend, and turned them into dollar bills to buy food to cook for my son's father on our first date. So I was really broke when I started the PR agency, but my son was so proud of that. And, I could have chosen to work and really hustle for the next 10 years and make a ton of money, but why? Then my son's going to be in college, and it's just not worth it to me. I want to be here, be present with him now. And so for me, the social media is really fun. I'm excited. So, let me know if you want to collab. And my son's going to be coming up. I mean, he's only 8 right now. So the goal is for me to kind of do this for the next 5 years or so, and then gradually step down and let him step up and run this. And he said to me, Mommy, I wouldn't want a PR agency for a legacy, but I will be an influencer if it means that we can inspire others who have gone through loss. So he's amazing, and I can't wait for the world to hear more from him. I mean, certainly the tragedy I went through with his father was worth it, I believe, with every ounce of my being, that Dylan was meant to be here. And he could only be here through me and his father. So, you know, I'm so grateful for the time that I had with his father. And this is a heavy month for me. Charles's birthday was March 3rd and his death day is April 3rd. So tough month, but I'm hanging in there. I'm just taking really good care of myself and also, you know, really leaning on my friends. I've worked really hard to gain some really amazing friends, and they're important because I'm dating too, but that's a little rough and guys are going to come and go, but you know, these girls are going to always have my back. So I'm off to go meet some of them now. Bye.